What's up guys, just Messi here, welcome to a brand new video, welcome to your daily dose of transfer gossip. Today is Wednesday, the 29th of June, I actually got the day right today, and we've got a fair amount to cover today, a lot of confirmed ones guys. So as always, before we start, if you smash 1,500 likes, that'd be absolutely awesome. If you're to my channel, click subscribe button for daily FIFA content, and in the comments below, let me know your thoughts on today's rumours I should do in the next episode. And if you missed yesterday's videos, they're down below in that description box guys. 8 AM is transfers, 9 to 10 PM will usually be the second video of the day, depending if football is on. So let's start off then with the very first confirmed transfer today, and that's going to be Tommy Spur. He's joined Preston North End from Blackburn Rovers on a free transfer, and there's actually a fair amount of low league stuff today in this episode in particular. Then we go on to Joey van der Berg, a new signing for Reading, a Dutch centre midfielder from Heerenveen, will officially sign a contract on Friday on a free transfer. The veteran defender Banera of Villarreal this time has signed a new deal until 2017, so just a one-year contract for him, as well as this guy is going to be Rukavina, a right back this time again for Villarreal, signing a new deal until 2018. So two new contracts for their players. Then we got on to Elliot. You may remember this guy back from was it FIFA 13 or FIFA 14, where it was ridiculously good 5-star skill moves he had back then with I think it's Werder Bremen. So a sick card, and now plays for Feyenoord in their Eredivisie, and he signed a new deal until 2018. Fred, who plays for Shakhtar Donetsk, has now signed a new 5-year contract to keep him in the club until 2021. Then we got on to Pasquata this time. I think he's owned by Juventus, but has been sent out on loan yet again. It's going to be FC Lugano, I think in the Swiss league. I think as FIFA 12 this guy was really good, but in terms of real life, Juventus have loaned him out 6 times in a row now, so I'm assuming he will not make it there. Then we go on to Philipp Hosner this time, going to Union Berlin from, the club is going to be Stade Rennes. No fee has been mentioned, it doesn't say whether it's a permanent or a loan switch, but I remember this guy playing for Rapid Vienna. He had some quite nice silver informed cards back in the day. Then we have got Stefan Skipovic, again apologies if I butcher these names. He has left Celtic to go to Getafe on a permanent basis. He was there on loan last season for £900,000. Tobias Strobel has gone to Borussia Mönchengladbach from Hoffenheim on a free transfer. Then we go on to Kuzmanovic going on loan to Malaga from FC Basel. Leeds have made a new signing, and that is going to Marcus Antonsson, a Swedish striker, going to the Championship club for approximately £1.8 million from Kalmar FF. We have got Seydou Doumbia completing a switch on loan to FC Basel. So on FIFA, he'll have a card at Roma, Newcastle, CSKA Moscow and Basel all in 1 year, which is ridiculous. 3 loan deals, and obviously still owned by Roma. So this guy, I think they paid £1.13 million to get him for the year. And then we go on to Moussa Dembele, a very big one for Celtic. So Brendan Rodgers' first signing, I believe, at Celtic, and they did beat the likes of Tottenham to get his signature. So he's a very sought after man. I think Galatasaray wanted him as well. It's technically a free transfer. They do have to pay £500,000 in compensation fees. And he has signed a 4-year contract with them. Then we have got Ramon Abia this time going to Cruzeiro from, it's going to be CA Huracan for £2.63 million. And now we're going to go on to some managers. First up is going to be the new manager of AC Milan, and that is going to be Montella on a 2-year deal. As is the next guy, that's going to be Paris Saint-Germain's new man. It's kind of known already, but Unai Emery was announced yesterday, again on a 2-year deal. And imagine now he'll start bringing some signings, and possibly over the next couple of weeks, Krychowiak going to Paris Saint-Germain. Then we go on to Jose Antonio Reyes, the former Arsenal man, going to Espanyol from Sevilla on a free transfer. And now we've got 2 massive ones. First up, Sadio Mané officially becomes a Liverpool player. He is joined from Southampton for approximately £30 million, according to the Liverpool-based journalist, but the Southampton side of things, they've claimed it's £36 million. So what I mean by this, the Liverpool-based journalists that are very reliable, like the Liverpool Echo and also like Paul Joyce, they've both said that it's around £30 million, dead on £30 million, and I think it's the 3rd highest Liverpool transfer in the history. But Southampton side of things, they are saying 36 mil with potential add-ons. But let's just say it's an undisclosed fee. So basically, I'm really excited about this transfer because what he adds to the Liverpool attack, or potentially could add to the Liverpool attack, other than Daniel Sturridge, the 3 players behind him, initially it was Alana, Coutinho, Firmino, they're all very similar players, but Mane on that right-hand side could cause a lot of trouble with his pace, and he's very direct. So I'm looking forward to seeing him in a Liverpool shirt. And finally, Hulk has joined Shanghai, and that is Shanghai SIPG from Zenit St. Petersburg for £43.5 million. So I'm recording this at 10 minutes to 1 in the morning, and right now a lot of good sites are saying this officially done and should be announced today. So by the time this video goes live, he should be a Shanghai player, or should be throughout the day. And I've got some numbers for you right here. So apparently he's earning 20 million euros per year in China, which works out as 384,615 euros per week. He's joining Sven-Goran Eriksson's team, and he'll link up to likes of Asamoah Gyan and also Elkerson at Shanghai SIPG. So a massive move for him, and it's understandable why he's taking it. And this would mean he would not be on FIFA 17 if they didn't get the Chinese League license. Now that would include the likes of Ramirez, Jackson Martinez, and also I think it's Alex Teixeira. So there's so many big names right now in China, and Hulk joins that list. Now we go on to potential deals, and first up we got Arsenal linked to Sam Byram of West Ham. So this is according to an Italian site, which honestly I cannot pronounce for the life of me. So they're saying that Arsenal are monitoring the progress of West Ham fullback Sam Byram and have identified the defender as a possible replacement for Hector Bellerin if he was to go to Barcelona. Byram did only recently join West Ham from Leeds United, I think it was back in January, and didn't really feature too much on FIFA. He's obviously a right midfielder, but does play right back predominantly in real life. Sunderland are eyeing a move for Sevilla midfielder Vicente Iborra, according to the Newcastle Chronicle. Sam Allardyce reportedly wants to replace Yann Villa with Iborra at the Stadium of Light this summer. However, they are set to face a battle for the player signature from Ruben Kazan. Although I did see a rumour the other day suggesting that Yann Villa could definitely be staying at the Stadium of Light next season. Obviously, we have to wait and see, but Iborra could be on the cards. Then we go on to Kyle Bartley today, linked to Leeds United. Leeds manager Gary Monk is lining up a move to bring Swansea central defender Kyle Bartley on loan to Ellen Road next season, reports the Yorkshire Post. This guy, I believe, obviously did work with Gary Monk at Swansea City not long ago now. And it definitely would make sense bringing in players he's kind of coached before, because then it can bring some kind of stability to the backline at Leeds United next season. Now we go on to Martin de Roon, linked to Middlesbrough for €14 million. I've personally never heard of him, but today, according to Virtual International, Martin de Roon could leave Atalanta for Middlesbrough after a successful season in the Serie A. The Premier League club has made a $14 million bid for the midfielder, and it could well be accepted, and it could be their, I think, second signing of the summer, because they've already signed Victor Fischer from Ajax. Then we go on to Andros Townsend today, linked to Crystal Palace. So Palace are set to activate Andros Townsend's £13 million release clause, according to Sky sources. Newcastle are yet to receive an official bid from Palace, but we understand that will come, and the Championship club are bracing themselves for it. And just over the last week or so, he's been linked to so many clubs, and Palace are now another team onto that list. And then we go on to Thomas Vermaelen today, linked to Roma. So according to Gazzetta dello Sport, Roma have joined the race to sign the Barcelona defender and former Arsenal man Thomas Vermaelen, and apparently he's free to leave the Camp Nou this summer. Apparently someone from Roma has been in Barcelona in recent days to discuss the Belgian defender's availability. He could join Roma on loan with a future option to secure a permanent deal for a fee of around €10 million. So this guy, he's hardly played for Barcelona but has won so many trophies. Another player linked to Roma is going to be Manchester City's Pablo Zabaleta, who apparently is now surpassed the requirements of the Etihad and will not be in Pep Guardiola's plans whatsoever. And again, it is according to Gazzetta dello Sport. That's when the Roma are set to announce the signing of Manchester City fullback Pablo Zabaleta in the coming days after the Argentina international agreed a contract with the Serie A outfit. So it does look like Inter Milan will be missing out on their man, as he was a target for them the other day. Then we go on to Ross McCormack today, linked to Newcastle and Aston Villa. Newcastle and Aston Villa are in competition to sign striker Ross McCormack, according to Express and the Star. The report suggests Fulham value McCormack at £12 million. And I think that's quite a fair valuation, because I believe Newcastle and Villa did get quite big bonuses for getting relegated, which sounds stupid due to TV money and stuff like that. So McCormack would be a good player, knows where the back of the net is, and also Newcastle are linked to Dwight Gale. Now we go on to Martin Stekelenburg today, linked to Everton. And this is according to The Telegraph. They said that Ronald Koeman wants to bring Fulham goalkeeper Martin Stekelenburg to Everton, with Tim Howard leaving Goodison Park this summer. Tim Howard has gone to Colorado Rapids, I believe, in the MLS, which means they only have one current goalkeeper. And it means Stekelenburg, he worked with him at Southampton. I think he was on loan there last season. He was only a backup to Fraser Forster, but would still be the same next season if he goes to Everton. And I imagine would be very cheap as well. Then we go on to Nicholas Nkulu today. Apparently very much done. It is done. This picture of him in a Lyon kit. It probably should be in the confirmed section, but he has gone to Lyon on a free transfer. He hasn't been technically announced yet. There are pictures of him smiling and stuff in the training kit after completing a medical yesterday. He's going to sign a 4-year contract tomorrow, and Nkulu has rejected the likes of West Ham, AS Roma, Besiktas, Real Betis, and others in the process. And the Lyon president did say yesterday as well that they have officially signed him on a free transfer. And then we got on to Hatem Ben Arfa today, linked to Southampton. The other day it seemed like he would definitely be going to Sevilla, but apparently now Southampton could be the running due to he could be a replacement technically for Mané, who went to Liverpool. So according to L'Equipe, new Southampton manager Claude Puel is keen to bring Nice winger Hatem Ben Arfa to St Mary's with him, and he does face competition from Sevilla, but I think he might have been Nice's former manager possibly. So that could be the tie-in right there, but apparently yesterday, again, the Nice president has said that he will be leaving the club, but is very unlikely to go to Southampton. So there are two sides of the story for that one. And then we got on to Mario Gomez today, linked to West Ham. So various reports are suggesting this, and so they're saying that West Ham manager Slaven Bilic wants to bring Germany striker Mario Gomez to the Olympic Stadium next season, and has already made contact with Fiorentina over his availability. He's one of the most clinical strikers around after spending last season out on loan at Besiktas, and his goal to game ratio for club and country is very, very good, and would be a fantastic signing for them, and I imagine would be like fairly cheap. Well, a lot cheaper than the likes of Alexander Lacazette and Batshuayi, who they were also linked with. Then we got on to Henrik Mkhitaryan today. This one could well be wrapped up the next like 2 days, but apparently the fee has now been kind of leaked again. So a quote from the CEO of Dortmund has said that Manchester United have made an improved offer for Mkhitaryan by a lot, and he was said yesterday it's around £26 million for him according to Sky Sports, but apparently it's actually 35 mil, and that's according to Kicker, Bild and some very reliable journalists in Germany. So I imagine it probably is about 35 mil, which apparently is like, I think it's 40 million euros as of right now. But still, it is a fantastic deal, and I wish people would stop comparing the fee between him and Mané, because one thing, Mkhitaryan, he's got 1 year left in his contract. Mané had multiple, and that's how it works. BPL club to BPL club, the price will always be higher, guys. So that's what my little point is there, as I've got a lot of people on Twitter comparing the two prices. Then we got on to Batshuayi. Yesterday, apparently Palace had a bid accepted, but today, apparently he's joining Chelsea. So I mentioned yesterday how Palace had a bid of 38 million euros accepted, but he had not agreed contract or terms or anything like that. So basically, the bid was accepted, but the player, he hasn't spoken to the club yet. But today, it looks like Palace will miss out on him because he's waiting for a Champions League club to come and get him. Because, I mean, the fee was there, he's accepted. And now every single journalist are saying it should be done to Chelsea tomorrow. But by tomorrow, I do mean today, which is Wednesday. So L'Equipe have come out and said that Chelsea was signing for 40 million euros, excluding bonuses, on a 5-year deal. They've upped Palace's offer by 2 million euros, and apparently Marseille get around 28 million euros, and Standard Liège also receive the other 12. And I imagine Chelsea weren't the only club looking at that Palace bid and like, you know what, we may match that. But Chelsea have outdone it, and it looks like it could be joining Stamford Bridge, and apparently Conte has given the go-ahead for it. And on the screen right now will be Wayne Rooney, but it's actually about the England management job, because obviously right now it's currently vacant after Roy Hodgson stepped down yesterday after England's 2-1 defeat to Iceland. So the first part is according to the Mirror. They're saying that Gareth Southgate could be in temporary charge of England for up to a year, and the FA are willing to wait for the right permanent manager to become available. So as of right now, there's not that much of a selection that could have been like England's standard that we want to progress, which is kind of understandable. But according to Daily Star, Arsene Wenger is at the top of the FA's list of candidates to replace Roy Hodgson as England manager. So I personally wouldn't be against that. I don't know, it'd be a strange one. But I did say yesterday how I don't think an Englishman should be in charge. As of right now, there's not an Englishman that's kind of up to scratch with what we really need. That's my opinion at least. The final one today is going to be Higuain. It's actually regarding his contract. So according to his agent, which is actually his brother, yesterday said according to Radio Continental that the striker will not be renewing his contract with Napoli at all. He's actually accused the club of breaking promises made to Argentina. He came out and said, "We came with a plan for Champions League to be champions to grow, and the club's response has not been ideal. He has the right to ask for his contract to be terminated, but we would choose not to renew so he becomes a free agent in 2018. Under these conditions, we will respect the contract we have with Napoli currently, but we will not renew it in any circumstances. Gonzalez is a super professional and will continue to give his all." And you would hope so, given the money he does make with Napoli. So Napoli could be getting rid of their main striker potentially next season or potentially this summer if a big offer comes in. And that's because they won't want to lose him on a free when his contract does expire, guys. So there's all today's potential stuff and some massive ones. I didn't mean to say massive, I meant to say realistic, because most of these transfers realistically could potentially happen, guys. So as always, if you enjoyed this video, smash the like button. 1,000 fire likes be absolutely awesome. If you're to my channel, click subscribe button for daily FIFA content. In the comments below, let me your thoughts on today's rumours I should do in the next episode. And if you missed yesterday's videos, let me down below in that description box, guys. So thank you for watching this video. Remember, 8 AM is transfers, 9 PM or 10 PM is the second video of the day, guys. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.